What is going on, nerds, nerdettes, and fellow sticker people? Yes, my people, my sticker people. However many of you are left. You know, I was talking to my good buddy, Alex. I'm just going to call him Alex. I ain't even going to call him Wink Ink anymore because that persona seems to be dead. Even as much as I hate it, but honestly, we've been talking and we talked about kind of the state of what's left of the comic book community, and man, I used to just argue with him, and I argued with him and argued with him and told him, you know, it's still there, it's not dead, and I still feel it's there to a certain extent, but boy, is it fading fast. It is fading fast, you know, and it I think that as much as some people want to blame the sticker people, I think it's the people that are making those types of videos that are just running the sticker people away. All the sticker people seem to be just closing up shop, and they've just had enough. I don't know if it's because their channels just don't pan out like they'd hoped, or if they're at the point where I'm kind of getting to, where you just feel like you're not really engaging with anybody. You're just making videos for yourself and the one or two people that actually interact with you. You know. So yeah, no, I understand where he's coming from, and I understand that the drama in the comic book community is getting out of hand. And quite honestly, I don't even know how many people actually watch my videos. And I mean, I get a couple that comment, shout out Daryl Beard, and a few other, I mean, very few others comment and interact. You know, each one of my videos gets on average about 60 views, which is good. You know, I mean, I'm not complaining that I don't do the channel for views, and I don't do it for some delusion that I'm going to be, you know, the next big YouTube star and make lots of money making YouTube videos. I do it mainly for myself, and I guess that's why I haven't packed it up and given up on the YouTube videos, is because I really don't do them for that reason. So I just do them because I enjoy doing them, and I do them as my hobby. And as I've said before, and if you enjoy my content, that is great. I appreciate you. But I get it. I get why, you know, some people pack it up and head out, because sometimes it does feel like, you know, who am I making content for? Why do I even bother to do this? Because nobody's watching it, and you know, and it's just me talking to a camera. It's almost like a video diary. But you know, sometimes, so I get it, but it's just disheartening. You know, there were so many people that have packed it up. I'm not going to name names because I don't want to call nobody out, but so many good people in the sticker people community that have just packed it in and called it a day and stopped making content, and it's sad to see, because if Sucky Duck got anything right in his little rant video, it was that the only people that watch sticker people videos are other sticker people. Well, when those sticker people are fading, then who's left? Who's left to, you know, to keep that tight-knit community alive. I haven't talked to a lot of the people that were be considered the sticker people. Haven't talked to them in forever. I haven't talked to a lot of people from the community. There's so many out there that had just fallen off, and honestly, about the only one that I still keep in contact with and talk to is Alex and Luis from Comic Vantage. It seems like they're the only two that I really communicate with anymore, or that communicate with me. So it's a little disheartening. I won't lie. I mean, I don't even know. Not even sure what I'm trying to say. I'm rambling. Just a lot of shit that's going through my mind right now. A lot of stuff. I'm trying to convince myself not to shut my YouTube channel down. I'm trying to not give in and throw in the towel. Like I said, the only reason I haven't so far, if I was doing this content for views and for monetization and hopes of being a big star or whatever, I would have thrown in the towel a long time ago. But like I said, I do it for me, and there's a few of you that still watch, and I appreciate you. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. What has happened to the sticker people community? They're fading fast, man. Fading fast. So many channels I really enjoyed watching that are gone now. I mean, maybe it's my fault. I like every video that I watch, but I don't always comment. Maybe if I would have commented, made some small comments and let people know that I was still there, that I'm still engaged and I'm still enjoying their content, maybe they wouldn't have folded up and called it a day. Who knows? But I do have quite a few books to get through for this week's haul video. Some stuff that I'm excited to show you. Got some, it isn't just the, everyday Midtown stuff that everybody's getting. I get there's some of that, but I did get some stuff from Whatnot that I'm excited to show y'all. But let's just get jumping right off the bat. First of all, from Midtown, always do them first. Deadpool #5. I had to get it for no other reason than Dogpool. Dogpool, that dog is so ugly. He's cute, and you can't help but to love it. So I saw that photo cover, and I got one. No key whatsoever. Nothing about that book that's gonna amount to anything. But I love the cover, so I got it. And this one also, I got the DC versus Vampires, World War V, #1. And honestly, I got it for the foil cover. Another cover by, I probably should have cleaned my camera lens before I did this. It's looking a little grainy. Or maybe it's just, hold on a second. I keep trying that ring light, and every time I try that didn't help much. But anyway, cool foil cover. I forgot who does that foil cover. Maybe that's why people don't watch my shit. I'm so unprepared. Everybody else, man, they go through the ringer, man. They've got all their facts and stuff. They got to take notes and almost have a script planned out, and I just fly by the seat of my pants. But still, love that Batgirl cover. Another foil, some more foil. Wolverine Revenge #1. That's an awesome foil cover. Yeah, I know, I'm eat up with these full covers, but I just love them. Last but not least, surprise, guess what it is? You guessed it, another foil cover. Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 5. As I said, I'm getting all these, getting all the Secret Wars, that foil facsimiles. Do not care. Do not give a damn whether they're dollar bin bound or not. But that concludes the Midtown stuff. Next up, we got some whatnot goodness that I picked up. Man, this seller was giving some pretty good prices on his books. And I think this one was like $1. And I mean, it was a cover buy. It's no key issue, but come on, World's Finest number 302. Come on. You know, it's really cool. Everybody talks about that Batman versus Superman and how Superman would just absolutely destroy Batman. But in every instance when they have fought each other, and somebody in the comments correct me if I'm wrong, but Batman has kicked Superman's ass every time. Am I right? Or has Superman actually beat the shit out of Batman a couple times and I just don't know about it? But in every instance that they have fought each other, Batman has just beat his ass. Beat him like it was his job, man. I mean, even in the movie Batman v Superman, Batman beat his ass like he owed him money. So I was stoked. Now this is a big run of some Spider-Man comics that he bundled all together and gave me a pretty good deal on them as a bundle. So I took them. Not really any keys, but I do love that there's some older Spider-Man, 80s and the under. But this is Marvel Action Universe number 1. Excuse me. Love that cover. Love the Green Goblin. That Green Goblin in the background. I mean, Iceman. I mean, it's just got everything. There's a cool cover. And this one was in it. It's Web of Spider-Man number 78. Again, just a really cool. This is actually 90s, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is 90s, early 90s. But like the cover, it was just part of the bundle, so I picked it up. And this is one of those 25th anniversary Web of Spider-Man number 20. So it's got that 25th anniversary border cover. I think I actually have a couple of these now, but it was cheap enough, so I picked it up. Spectacular Spider-Man number 9 from 89. With Cloak and Dagger there on the cover. Pretty cool book. Spectacular 161. Again, this is either late 80s, like 89, or early 90s, 91. But little hobby cover. So that was cool. And Puma. And there is a Spidey character that hasn't been utilized yet, and I think they should. And in Web of Spider-Man number 6, some mid-80s goodness. Then Spectacular 183. Does this even tell what year this is? 91. Yeah, there you go. But another cool cover. Spider-Man and Green Goblin unmasked. And this one, Web of Spider-Man number 88. This is a character to be on the lookout for in the Daredevil series coming up. The Daredevil Born Again. Rose. That is Wilson Fisk's son, Richard Fisk, I believe. And So it's a character that that might be predominant before long. Save that one for last. Let's get that, because we're getting into, oops, did I, no, that's eBay. Okay. That's an eBay. All right. And these came with it, but this is cool. Little die cut cover. First appearance of Cadaverous. Spider-Man Volume 3, number 1. That really cool die cut. Of course, that's cut out. Die cut cover. So I was happy to get that. And I didn't know it, but I have 2 of these now. And this is a minor key. Spider-Man Unforgiven, number 1. And this is number 102 out of only 500. And I have 2 of them. But it's first appearance of Redbud. And this is that Delgado Virgin variant. But yeah, and Spider-Man Unforgiven, number 1. Beautiful cover. Speaking of virgins, we got the first appearance of Rabble in Miles Morales Spider-Man number 2. And that is also gorgeous little virgin variant. My brain has gone absolutely blank on who did this cover. I know you're used to that by now. There you go. You tell me. Something to interact with. Alright, but that concludes my whatnot. Well, except for one. I'm saving it for last because it was my best pickup. Not a key, but still awesome. This one's a little minor key I picked up because I just wanted it. But this is a Inuk cover, Ultimates number 3. And this is the first appearance of Ultimate She-Hulk. And I have a feeling that Ultimate She-Hulk might be more predominant in the future. So I picked one up while it was still cheap. Alright, last but not least, this is my last whatnot pickup. And this is I got for a pretty good price, so I was happy to get it. And this is Detective Comics number 385, some Silver Age goodness in pretty good shape. But it's not a key of any kind, but I just love the cover. And I just wanted it. But awesome cover, Batgirl, Robin. I'm starting to want to pick up more and more Silver Age stuff. I think I've always said that my collecting habits are so unstable and they just swish back and forth. It's just one minute I feel like I want this, the next minute I feel like I want that, and right now I'm appreciating the Silver Age stuff a lot more than I used to. I mean, I went through my phases. I went there, I went through the, oh my God. When I got back into comics, I went through the, oh my God, the virgin variants, the digital art is so cool. And it is still. And I got into that and was buying a whole bunch of that stuff. And, because when I was into comics the first time in the 90s, it was all pretty much still drawn artwork. It wasn't digital yet. And I got out right before the digital age really kicked in and all comic book art was, digitally created. And so when I got back in, like about 4 or 5 years ago, and seeing all these, I was kind of in awe of this digital art, and I thought, man, this is so cool. And I started getting a bunch of them. Well, now I ended up getting rid of almost all of those, because I was thinking, yeah, that's cool, but then I always go back and I appreciate this kind of artwork more. And so now I'm kind of gone through that phase, and I'm back on to, where I appreciate the artwork that's hand drawn, and I mean, it's not digitally enhanced and stuff. It's actually looks like it's just hand drawn. Well, because it's hand drawn. So I'm appreciating that a lot more than I was when I first got back into it. So, but anyway, didn't mean for this to sound like a cry on your shoulder type video. Then I just, sometimes it just helps for me to just talk it out, whether anybody's listening or not, and kind of give my thoughts and insights to how I see things progressing or degressing from the comic book community. But if you're still out there, if my sticker people are still out there and you're still making content and you're still hanging on, let me know you're still out there. Let me know you're still watching. Leave me a little comment saying still here, and let me know you're still breathing out there. So give me some sense of hope for this community. But that is going to do it for this week's haul. Hope you found something in there that entertained you and interests you. But that is going to do it. Before you go, do all those YouTube things we love for you to do. Like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know you're still out there. Give me something to go. Give me something to keep me going. Let me know you're still there. But that is going to do it for this one. We will see y'all in the next one. Peace.